Namaste students, welcome back to my channel. Before watching this lecture, make sure that you watch the previous lectures. In my last class, we have discussed what is arithmetic progression and how to find out the common difference of an AP. Let us solve some examples today. For this AP, we are asked to write down the first term and the common difference. Here, 3 by 2, 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2, minus 3 by 2, it is a given AP. So, here the first term will be your 3 by 2 and your common difference D will be second term minus the first term. That means second term 1 by 2 minus 3 by 2. That means 1 minus 3 by 2 minus 2 by 2, that means minus 1. So we got our first term, that is 3 by 2, and the common difference is minus 1. Example 2. Which of the following list of numbers does form an AP? If they form an AP, write the next two term. So we have the AP here, that is 4, 10, 16, 22. And we are asked to find out, does it form an AP? And if they form, we have to find out the next two term. So here, A2 minus A1. At first you have to find out that A2 minus A1, that means 10 minus 4, that is equal to 6. Next, A3 minus A2, third term minus the second term, 16 minus 10, that is equal to 6. A4 minus A3, fourth term minus the third term, 22 minus 16, that will be equal to 6. So what we can see here, we can see that the common difference in this case is same every time. So common difference is same That means common difference is constant. So therefore what we can say, the given list of numbers forms an AP. And if it forms AP, we have to find out the next two terms. So the next two terms are So our last term was 22. So we'll add 22 with this constant, that is 6, which will give us 28. And with 28 plus 6 will give us how much? 34. And this is the required answer. So same we will be finding here A2 minus A1, second term, that is 2 here, second term 2 minus 2. It will be 2 plus 2, which is equal to 4. Next, third term minus second term. Third term here in this case is minus 2 minus 2. So minus 2 will give us minus 4. So what we can see here, that the common difference in this case It's not same. So what we can write, hence common difference is not constant. So common difference in this case, it is not constant. So what we can write, the given list of number does not form an AP. In which of the following situation the sequence of number formed will form an AP and why? So the question is, the taxi fare after each kilometer when the fare is rupees 15 for the first kilometer and rupees 8 for each additional kilometer. So we have to find out this situation, whatever given to us, it form an AP or not, and if form, why. So how to do this? So the taxi fare for 1 kilometer is given. So the taxi fare for 1 kilometer, that means the first term, it is given as rupees 15. If it goes for 2 kilometer, that means our second term, 15 plus the additional kilometer, it was given as rupees 8. So rupees 15 plus rupees 8 will be equal to rupees 23. And if he goes for 3 kilometer, suppose your 3, that means your third term. So rupees 15 plus 8 plus 8 will be how much? Rupees 31. So same way 4 kilometer if he goes, that means our fourth term we can write directly here that rupees 31 plus rupees 8, that means rupees 30. So we got the required AP here. So the AP which we got here is 15, 23, 31, 39 and so on. And one more question it is asked to us, that if it form an AP, why we have to find out. So here we got A, that means our A1. We got 15. Yes. Next we'll find out a common difference, that means A2 minus A1. 23 minus 15, which will give us 8. A3 minus A2, that means 31 minus 23, which will give us 8. A4 minus A3, that means 39 minus 31 will give us 8. So what we see, that the common difference is same every time. Since common difference is same every time, since the common difference is same every time, the given situation forms an AP. The amount of air present in a cylinder when a vacuum pump removes 1/4 of the remaining air in the cylinder at a time. So how to do this? So the volume of air in the initial time be x unit. So let the initial volume let the initial volume of air volume of air in the cylinder be x unit. That means our first term A1 will be x. Second term A2. So from the initial volume of air, we will take out 1/4 of the remaining air. That means x minus 1/4 of remaining, that means the initial, which is x. So 4, in this case the denominator is 1. 4 will be multiplied with x will give us 4x. 1 will be multiplied with x will give us 1x. Our denominator will be 4. So 4x minus 1x will give us 3x by 4. So we got our second term. Let us find the third term. That is A3. So now the remaining air, it is 3x by 4. So from 3x by 4, we have to subtract 1/4 of this total, that is 3x by 4. So what we will get? 3x by 4 minus 3x by 16. So the denominator here you can say 4 and 16, and in the table of 4 we got 16. So 4 into 4 give us 16. So 4 into 4 denominator, and this 4 will be multiplied with both numerator and denominator. So it will become 12x by 16 minus 3x by 16, which will be 9x by 16. We got the third term. Similarly, fourth term, how to find out? 9x by 16 minus 1/4 of 9x by 16. So 9x by 16 minus 9x by 16 4s are 64, and we know in 16 table we will be getting 64. That means 16 into 4 will give us 64, which will be multiplied with both numerator and denominator. So 9 4s are 36x by 64 minus 9x by 64. So we get 36 minus 9, will be getting 27x by 64. The list of number that we got is 1, 3 by 4, 9 by 16 and 27 by 64. So after that we will be finding out the common differences. So here D, that means A2 minus A1, 3 by 4 minus 1, 4 into 1 minus 4 by 4. This 4 will be multiplied with 1, will give us 4. So we got minus 1 by 4. Then A3 minus A2, 9 by 16 minus 3 by 4. So in 4 table, multiplication table of 4 will be getting 16. So 4 into 4, this 4 will be multiplied with both numerator and denominator. So it will be 9 by 16 minus 12 by 16. So we will get minus 3 by 16. Next A4, fourth term minus the third term. 27 by 64 minus 9 by 16. So same way in 16 multiplication table we will be getting 64. That means 16 into 4 and 9 into 4. 27 by 64 minus 36 by 64. So by subtracting we will be getting how much? Minus 9 by 64. So what we can see that the common difference minus 1 by 4 we got here, minus 3 by 60 and minus 9 by 64. So the common difference is not constant. So if the common difference is not constant, therefore the given situation does not form an AP. So with this we have come to the end of today's lecture. Thank you for watching.